the criminal justice system has morphed from a crime control device to a labor control device. See, labor is a commodity like wheat, corn, or cotton, and when you have a glut in a commodity, the price drops. And when the price drops for the commodity of labor, you get pissed off people like Timothy McVeigh. Anytime you get a commodity glut, you do three things to check it. One, you cut back production. Two, you subsidize the producer. And three, you store the surplus. We store our surplus in a jail cell instead of a grain silo. The subsidies, the welfare check, in perpetuity. And three, the cutting back of production is when the kids tune out, drug out, drop out, get knocked up too early, too often, listen to too much of the wrong kind of presentation where they ideate on the wrong things. They think about being pimps, hoes, drug dealers, and et cetera, instead of something constructive. They carry themselves the wrong way, talk the wrong way. They don't know how to diffuse the situation. They're always angry. They don't have vocational skills or academic excellence. They behave in a certain way, so where they live becomes an island of chaos, and the impacted community cannot use political mass action for constructive purposes, and it's a mess. And then you get good citizens paying attention to their safety, walking from front door to carport rather than getting ripped off economically. And when you store the surplus, there's an enormous market on feeding, clothing, transporting, communications involving them, security, and housing of the surplus.
Can America survive without the prison industrial complex?
No. But it's got to be revised in what it does. And the way to stop it is to do something that every other industrialized nation except ours is doing. And that is come up with programs so that the worker who is made obsolete by industrial technology and computerization becomes or remains viable in the labor market. See, too many people have been loyally serving a company, say driving a forklift for 19 years. They've got savings, a home, etc. They have aspirations, and then they get a pink slip that says, "Bye, sucker, we're downloading for corporate profitability," because some SOB wants to be a billionaire before he hits 55, so you can go forget all your bills and everything you rely upon. It can all go to hell. Now, you see, we don't need that. And some people don't get the right idea about this. Some think that they want to put people in prison so under the 13th Amendment they can get slave labor. They don't want the labor other than to keep somebody from being idle, because idle minds mischief make. Okay, so you want something for them to do to keep them out of trouble. The bottom line is this criminal justice system was not seeking rehabilitation, because if you rehab them, they just reglut the labor market that you won't fix. Leave it to private enterprise. Well, private enterprise is not into charity, it's into making money. Now, what I did to stop the recidivism and what I got some initial fame for was, first off, getting the defendant to understand what he was into. Yeah, man, I pulled it off. No, man, thank you. What do you mean thank you? You mean because I reformed, Judge? No, I'm not thanking you for reforming. I'm thanking you for effing up in the first place. We need you to do that. Thank you for, wait. You want us to do that? Yeah. Don't you get it, man? You getting chumped off because you're doing just exactly what you're supposed to do. This system doesn't work unless you do what you do. Wait a minute. You mean they want me to do these criminalities? Yeah, that's exactly it. Damn. So when you get somebody to thinking about it, and then you get him to thinking about, what is your purpose in life? Well, I ain't got no purpose. Well, you could have. And when you give him a cause, see, maybe this guy put on one of these programs in 1992. I ran into him when I'm in mine, 3 of them just last week. Judge, you remember us? No, I don't. Well, you gave us some time. Did I give you enough? Well, see, it was this thing about manhood, man. It's like, damn, like I got grandchildren now, man, and like everybody's doing well. It's like you straighten me up, man. I ain't been back. And see, that was the other secret. I was imposing manhood. And you see, when you take a male and you teach him manhood, he's got a cause that can never leave him. No matter how bad it gets, he doesn't want to die behind it because it's making him angry, and it's saying it's adversity. And whether you call adversity Simba or you call it what I have to deal with on a day-to-day basis is a man. It's my task, my obligation, and my privilege to take it on and whip it because I'm part of a team. I'm not alone. And you see, when you do that, you totally alter this guy's perspective, and he no longer becomes a thug, something that preys on his community. He does something for it because he perceives himself as being part of something. He's a man of his people and of his community. And when he sees himself that way, he stops messing up like he's been doing.